Alright traders, what is going on Thursday morning? The sun is hiding outside. It's dark and rainy, but you know what, that's okay. What is going on today? We got a lot going on. I mean, look at my list here. 10 plus stocks. I like the days where it's just a handful because it's really simple for me to figure out, you know, what's going to be breaking on out, what's going to be moving. We got a lot today, a lot to go over. I think we can narrow it down to just a few that are really going to work for us today. But besides that, let's get into it. So what's going on today, guys? The market finds itself in another bearish hole this morning following a day that saw the Dow climb out of a nearly 400-point deficit to finish higher. So the markets were sinking this morning, and Apple as well. Short for short, good morning to you. AAPL issued a rare sales warning. You saw AAPL, guys, that one's gapping down quite a bit. Sharp pre-market declines. And the NASDAQ could go back into a bear market following a 5-session winning streak, you know, if depending on how we open today. And of course, the Congress and the White House appeared no closer to breaking a government funding stalemate, you know, as all that's still going on out there. So just keep some of those things in mind. The market's down, so what does that mean? Inverse ETFs are up, right? Brad the Baker, good morning. Good to see you guys. And by the way, yesterday I had a couple comments on the video. Malik in particular, you didn't hear Malik? Banking from the pre-market stream. That fires me up, guys. I love it. Some might entertain the thought, and I know some out there would say, especially when I go live, they're like, Avery day trading, he just pumps stocks to scalp when the market opens. Guys, I'm simulated trading, I'm paper trading, not receiving any benefit from that. But I love doing this. I love seeing you guys profit and bank. So we're going to keep doing it. 2019 is going to be your year. So the markets, them being down, what does that mean? UVXY. I'll pull this up for you guys. I'll show you guys this. These are going to be in play, especially. Write these down if you guys do not have them written down. And let's take a look at the 5-day, 5-minute chart. So UVXY, take a look at that one. We're seeing a gap up. VIXY on the 5-day, these look exactly the same. We're seeing a gap up. TVIX, we're seeing a gap up here as well. And SQQQ, this is a lower price stock that's an inverse ETF of the market. So that essentially, this is an electronic traded fund fun, which essentially means it does the opposite. It's designed to do the opposite of what the market is doing. So when the SPY is heading down, these go up. So these will be in play today. I want you guys to keep these in mind for today. Just keep these on your watch list, certainly, as volume will be there. All right, so what's going on today? What's gapping up? The first on our watch list, and we're going to get into some of the stocks that have been recent plays. You know, as I know some of you were doing well on VTVT yesterday as well. Joseph, good morning to you. Good to see you in here, man. Hope you're doing well. 2019, I've been green all year, baby. That one day makes me green all year. 2019, that's awesome. KTOV, this one is gapping up in pre-market. It's at around 110 right now. We're going to have a lot of tough resistance on KTOV. I want to make sure I go over this though, because there is a decent amount of volume here. This one is gapping up. It's on a nice pattern right now. It's got somewhat of a bull flag ascending triangle type of deal on it with 110 as kind of the flat top, you know, breakout area. It's made a higher low. But what's going on here? They had a distribution deal with Coeptis Pharmaceutical Company. That's an exclusive deal, and Coeptis will commercialize this company's drug, which that treats osteoarthritis, pain, and hypertension. And this company is going to receive, KTOV will receive 40 to 60% of the net profit. Let's go into some of the resistance and support areas on this stock here. So KTOV, this one is gapping up in pre-market. It's looking rather fine right now, but this could be a little deceptive, and I'll go over why. Because 110, we got tough resistance at 110, not only just in pre-market, but of course if we pull up the daily chart, this is going to be a tough level of resistance on the daily. You guys see this? Tough resistance around this 110 level, around these areas. And then what's next? We got the 50-day at 114. And then not only that, we got 125 as the next resistance area. So there's a lot of resistance coming up on this. It's actually breaking out right now above that 110 area. It's now hitting a high of 114. A lot of green prints coming up on the tape. But guys, I would definitely be a little cautious on this one. It certainly could break these levels, but there's a lot of resistance. You know, we just want to keep that in mind, as its close yesterday was around 70 cents. Now sitting at around 117 with a lot of resistance around these areas. The 50-day is right here, so we'll see how it's going to react right now to that 50-day. If it can break it on a strong note in pre-market, that could turn into a level of support on KTOV. But that's what we're seeing here. This is a cheaper stock. Patrick Whelan in the house, my boy. What's going on, dude? Good to see you in here today. You're not doing a pre-market stream this morning? Or you might, you get up early, you might already be finished with yours. But that's KTOV, guys, on the distribution deal. Let's go over the next stock on our watch list this morning. The next stock gapping up. Let's go over it. Let's just go over VTVT real quick. This is from yesterday. I know a few of you guys banked on the, you know, what we were going over on this yesterday on VTVT. So what were we talking about yesterday? You know, for the last few days, Friday, morning spike. Monday, morning spike. Wednesday, guys, we had a morning spike. We see the red candle here, you know, but on bottom ticked this at 278, wrote it up to 293, which was pre-market highs there. What could we see today? We're on a nice little bull flag right here. So we could be seeing, you know, another little bit of a morning spike. We have support off of this trend line. So I definitely want you guys to keep VTVT on high alert today as well. We're right off the trend line. You guys know I love buying off the trend lines here around that 270-ish area. Yesterday, VTVT kind of had a little wash. I love little washes, guys. And really, what I want you to note, and this is something I've learned as well recently, from my mentor B over at IntensityStockWatch.com, you do not want these things to just gradually kind of go down to the trend lines. You like to buy emotions, right? So you buy fear when things sell off quick, or you buy euphoria when things are going up very quick. You sell euphoria is what I meant. You don't buy when the tape is, going printing green, 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 green. That's a sign, okay, we're probably going to see a reversal. It's the same thing in reverse. When a stock sells off very quick, people are panic selling. So that's what I look for. That's what happened on Wednesday. Yesterday we had a nice little sell-off down to that trend line, scooped her right up, baby, and rode her up. So we could see that again today. We're still on this trend. I know you guys see this right here. Just keep in mind. Also we got about 255 support here. You guys notice this here, 255. We got the stock coming down to it right here, a bunch of times back over here. Nice support around that 255 area as well. If we see another little sell-off and then push back up, BTBT, this one, some people out there are saying, there's chat rooms pumping this on up. You're just playing the trend, guys. So that's what we're playing here, right off the trend. That's BTBT. So definitely keep that on watch as well. We're only through 2 of them. We got a bunch of stocks to look over today. I gotta hurry up. We got what, 20 minutes? Okay, due to Apples and Andrew. Trade with caution as usual. Absolutely trade with caution today. Albert, ADIL, CCCL. Yeah, we're going to go over those as well. Brandon, I'm sorry about your red day yesterday. Certainly not good to start the year off on a red note. Hopefully you managed that, trade, and it was a small loss, and you'll pick it right back up, bro. I believe in you. We're going to have a great year. All right, what's next? I want to go over SFET really quick. Just knock this one off the watch list because this is actually pretty funny. This one cracks me up. So SFET, this one every single day for the last 3 days. What's happened on SFET? They've received an order from some Israeli company. So today they received an order. Go back. Yesterday they received an order. Its first order from Cyprus, and then before that, they received an order as well from the largest Israeli beverage company. So I don't know. This is like the kid that's trying to seek attention, and no one's wanting to give them any attention on the SFET. So just keep that in mind. This one is just, it's not. I don't think it's going to get it, guys. We might see a little pop, but don't get too excited if this one pops on up. SFET. But yeah, they came out with some news. Another order. Albert ordered a bottle from SFET as well. Yeah, so those are 3. We've gone over KTOV, BTBT, SFET. What else? All right, so yesterday was PRAN, right? PRAN, that stock had like a $45 million investment from a certain company. This one is gapping down right now. It was not doing too well yesterday. So what could we see on PRAN? This one is certainly most likely going to be dead today, but we could see volume push into this at the start. It could maybe retest the close of the day yesterday, up around 185, 190. We could see it retest that before it starts fading on off again. So just keep PRAN on watch, as that was yesterday's. Like pre-market gainer. See if volume comes into that at the start of the day. The next one I want you guys to watch is ADIL, and I know we talked about this as well the other day. And man, this was money right here, baby. ADIL, we went over this perfect, didn't we? Yeah, ADIL, right down to that trend. Oh my God, dude, baby, killing me. Talked about this yesterday, guys. Coming right down to that 13 EMA. Bounced right off of it. Now what are we sitting at? 650. Whew, killing it. So what's the plan on ADIL? ADIL, this one, what I'm thinking here is most likely, if it gets anything this morning, we could see a 650 break. But what's going to happen here? My personal opinion is it could retest maybe the $7 area at the start of the day. Might even get a little higher, but this one's probably going to turn into a quick short. So what I'm thinking is it could retest all these upper shadows. You see all these upper shadows from last Wednesday? Yeah, last Wednesday. We're around 745. So we could break up through 650, maybe retest these areas. Could certainly see that happening on ADIL. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but I could see it happening. Could see that definitely happen on ADIL. We could get that 650 break. So just keep that on watch, see if we get volume moving into that one. Pushing up through 650, retesting these upper shadows. John Wilson in the house. What is up? Good morning, man. Good trade yesterday as well. Okay, what are we looking at now? I do want to point this out to you guys. On DBVT, this one, oh my God, guys, we saw this when it was at 360. And I was like, guys, I don't buy dead cat bounces. Yeah, I'm not really feeling it. Okay, I marked down here, Kevin. I need to start looking at some dead cat bounces. This one got so oversold. It's in at 808 now. This thing dropped 14 bucks down to 360. Should have scooped that up. So I may have noted that. Scoop up big dead cat bounces. No better feeling than pulling up a chart and seeing a stock bounce up old trend lines you drew it. I know. But it's like also a no worse feeling, you know, JB? Because it's like, well, I should have bought it, you know. Sitting here going over all this, but that's okay. I understand that feeling though. Yeah, it's not fun. Alright, what's next on the watch list, guys? COCP. COCP, this one is getting a little bit of volume this morning as well, gapping up. What's going on here? COCP had an exclusive worldwide license and collaboration agreement with Merck. Yeah, they're getting a little bit of volume here in pre-market. So what's my opinion on COCP? This one, what is it sitting at right now? 455 is what it's sitting at. Here's a 3-year chart pulled up. $5 is certainly going to be tough resistance on this. We got $5 here. Upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadow. $5 on the chart, as well as $5 is a tough whole number resistance area. I'd say 5 is probably the toughest, right behind the $1 area. $1 is tough because, you know, to remain compliant with the NASDAQ, you got to be above $1. Then 5 and then 10. These are certainly tough resistance areas. COCP, this one could be a pump and dump. Kind of looking like something like that, you know. I could definitely see a chat room saying, hey, COCP is exclusive worldwide license and collaboration agreement. You see all those words in there? Exclusive worldwide. Alright, guys, you need to put all your money into this. I can see some people out there saying that. So just keep COCP on watch for a little pump. Could get that pump back up to pre-market highs or beyond. We'll certainly keep it on watch this morning. Better to be right and miss the trade than wrong and take it, keep it up. Yeah. Completely agree, JB. Completely agree. Omar, ALQA, yes, we're about to get into it. Omar, on point. Yeah, we got a few more to look at. Let's go over CCCL really quick first. CCCL, what's going on with this one? CCCL, IZEA, guys. You guys need to take over. You guys are on point with all the stocks. Killing it. Yeah, CCCL, I just want to go over this really quick, guys, before we get into those. This one, I really want you guys to keep on watch as well for a spike, right? The start of the day, pretty much. I mean, the last 2 days, that's exactly what it's done too, right? So Monday, huge morning spike, and then Wednesday, huge morning spike. We fade on off. What could happen today? Another morning spike. Not rocket science, guys. Where would I be scaling out at? Probably around the previous day close is certainly going to be a level of resistance around 190, and then of course $2. But volume could move into this one. My only concern today is there's a lot of stocks. I mean, there's a lot of options out there today. There's a lot we need to be focusing on, looking at, seeing where volume's going to go. We need to find out where the dust is going to settle, essentially. So that's really my concern today. You know, is where is the dust going to settle? Because we got a lot to look at. I mean, we still got, so we got 9:18. We got a couple more to look at. So we're doing pretty good time-wise. Yes, John, we went over KTO, go over that at the end of the stream with you again. Make sure you're all set on that. Let's go over a few more here. IZEA and ALQA. You guys brought these up. Let's go over that one as well. What's going on with IZEA? IZEA, they announced it won multiple significant contracts in December. Doesn't sound like new news. So they won multiple. That's the PR that came out this morning on IZEA. Let's look at the chart, see if it's going to be worth trading at all here. And IZEA is sitting at 121 right now. It's got 139 the 50-day and 169 the 200-day. But besides that, you know, the close was about $1, so it's up about 20% right now. It broke that 13, which is good. The 13 was resistance on it. IZEA, you know, this is probably not one I'm going to trade today. It's going to need some good volume, you know, if I'm really going to get interested in it. I like the past chart history here, where we have some nice spikes, you know, especially up to $3. Got some really nice moves on it. Well, we're going to need good volume, and I think there's really good. There's other candidates that are much better than IZEA, especially when the catalyst is kind of weak like that. You know, where they won contracts in December. But that's IZEA. Just keep it on. There's a lot to keep on watch. Just see where the volume's going to go. Let's take a look at ALQA. Let's see what that one's doing. That one's kind of perking on up, trying to come back up to that pre-market high. I see ALQA trying to be a little sneaky. What's going on here? CEO provides update. Yeah, I mean, that's the PR. So the CEO just runs through pretty much 2018, going over, you know, everything that's already happened. ALQA, nothing really new there. He's just kind of putting it all in one PR, and it's getting some volume on it from that. ALQA kind of interests me because of the past chart history, though. The past chart history is rather nice on this one. If we could get a move up to 524, shoot, I wouldn't be complaining. Yeah, so why is it topping up at around that 290 area in pre-market? Just because of this, guys, right here. See this area? You got upper shadow, upper shadow, upper shadows closed all around here around that $3 area, 290. So that's going to be tough resistance on that. This is kind of a one-to-one risk reward, right? You got $3 that's really going to be tough, and then in pre-market here we got around that 227.8 area. It's going to be support. Kind of one-to-one, doesn't excite me too much on ALQA. What's my favorite? What are my favorite stocks going into today? Alright, let's pull up my favorite. So we nailed VTVT yesterday. What's going to happen today? You know, I like to go where not all the action has already taken place, you know. All the volume has already moved in. It's already made its move, essentially. I think that there's a couple good candidates for us to watch right at the open. And that's going to be CCCL and VTVT and ADIL. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. I mean, of course, KTOV right now is at 125. Okay, so KTOV is going to be where all the activity is at the open. It's going to be where all the activity is at the open. John Wilson, I'll briefly just go over this real quick again for you on KTOV. KTOV, they had the distribution deal. So the company that they are having that deal with is going to commercialize their drug. They're going to receive 40 to 60% of the net profit. It's a good deal, right? There's a lot of resistance on the chart, though. That's the problem here. KTOV, which is breaking through right now. KTOV's up a lot, though. When these things make their whole moves in pre-market, oftentimes they will just kind of sell off and fade on off throughout the day. There's certainly going to be opportunity here. We'll keep it on watch, but we have that tough 110 resistance, which it broke through. Tough 110 here. Then we got 125, and that's what it's dealing with right now. as well as the 114 50-day. So broke through 110, broke through 114, all in pre-market. So those could serve as areas of support now. What am I going to look for on KTOB? I'm not going to buy this thing at 125. We'll see what it does out of the gates. You know, I'm not going to buy this if it gets a morning. When's the last time we saw like a volatility hog, guys? Just thought about that. When's the last time we saw like a really good volatility hog, kind of near the open? Don't really remember what the last stock was, but it would be interesting to see something like this get a hauled out of the gates. But KTOB, I'm probably going to wait for a pullback. Short it, garage staging. GDT in the house. Short it all. Yeah, KTOB, I'm certainly more short biased on this. Of course, this thing is up. You know, coming up on nearly 100% now. That was good. I like that. We'll see if the KTOB can retrace a little bit. You know, come back down to that 50-day. Give us an opportunity for a long position if we don't have shorts like GDT has. But that's my main watch is going to be, I think where some good opportunities going to be. If KTOB starts fading on off, we could see ADIL. This one could pop 650 back up to that $7 area before that one starts fading on off. We'll see. It could just fade off right out of the gates. We'll see if volume can move into that. VTBT, this one, guys, is right off the trend line. There's going to be opportunity here. This one is at a nice little bull flag, right? Coming down right to the bottom of this trend. I think there's good opportunity here. Albert saying bear market pullbacks are dangerous. Pullbacks are dangerous. Yeah, I agree. They're definitely more dangerous now than in a bull market. You certainly have to predefine your risk very well before entering a trade, and that's why, such as VTBT right now, if you get in, that's why I like getting in right off of the trend, because if this thing cracks the trend, cracks support, you're right there. You know, you're out, minimal loss, rather than getting in at a $3 break and then ends up being a fake out breakout and then pulling all the way back to 265, 250. You know, I don't buy breakouts, and that's how I first learned. That's how, you know, they all taught, buy breakouts. You know, that's not how I trade. So we got 255 solid support on VTVT, guys. We got solid support all the way through here, and then of course on the trend line that it's on right now, it's right at 261. So we could see a pop on this VTVT. Certainly out of the gates, we've seen morning spikes on it since Friday. We'll see what it's going to do. You know, be a little careful. Yesterday we had a little sell-off before it got that pop. So just keep it on watch. It could have a little sell-off back down that 255 area before it starts getting some volume. But VTVT and CCCL, those are going to be my kind of main watches out of the gates. I'll see what happens here. CCCL, this one has had morning spikes as well since Monday and Wednesday as well. Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, of course, was off. So we'll see if Thursday, that one's going to get a morning spike too. It could come back up. You see this over here, guys? This could be like the right shoulder that it could form. So if you're going to trade this, keep in mind that 190 level, because this is the left shoulder if this is going to be a head and shoulders. And also the previous day close is around 190 as well. So we could see some resistance on CCCL around these areas. But with that being said, are there any questions you guys have at all? I think we have a pretty nice list today. What do you guys think? Pretty nice list today. If you guys, now I know some of you actually did sign up, you know, for the New Year's special. We got this scanner going on right here, 30 for 30. The link's in the description. I'm willing to individually help you guys set all this up if you're going to do the 30 for 30. You know, I really want you guys to succeed in 2019. I'm willing to do my part. If you sign up for the scanners, I will, you know, hit me up, Avery Day Trading, or in the comment section, or on Twitter, whatever. I will walk you through everything. I want to make sure you guys have a great year. Doing the pre-market screening for free, or the analysis, I will help you out for free. Yeah, this is all free, baby. They ain't going to call me a scam. But guys, if there's any questions at all, please feel free to hit me up, and have a great trading day. Thank you for being a part of Avery Day Trading, and we will see you tomorrow. Gary, stay safe. Absolutely, guys. Stay safe. Manage your risk well. On a day like today, please predefine your risk before you enter a trade. See you guys tomorrow.